Hello and welcome back to Homeworld Remastered, with this ship that won't bloody die. Something is healing it, it's gotta be, but... Okay, now it's dying, now it's dying, and now it's gone. So it obviously couldn't die until the other one had died? It's very odd.
The inhibitor field has ceased. Hyperspace module back online.
Yeah, so, do we actually want to leave now?
Destroyer complete.
At the very least, my second destroyer is now online. So I'm tempted to say, can I get...
Strike group reports hostile contact.
Of course they do.
Group 2 copies.
Group 2...
Strike group moving into position.
Group 2's problem is that
Group
they keep
2 under attack.
charging off to engage individual enemies. And they don't need to be.
Standing by.
Okay, you guys are both Group 4.
Group 4 reinforced.
Group 10 standing by.
Group 4 is now part of Group 0.
Copy. Copy.
I appreciate it calls it Group 10, I call it Group 0. Alright then, at this point...
Group 2 reports enemy contact.
Hey, they can use a hyperspace jump to join up with the rest of the fleet, can they? Excellent.
Confirmed.
That's a
Group
whole
3
bunch of...
reports victory.
Yeah, there's a lot of resources in this nebula.
Copy. Standing by.
So why aren't you collecting any of them? Go.
Confirmed. Destination locked in.
Alright, at this point, I'm tempted to just say we should move on, but at the same time, I could do with building up some resources and rebuilding at least some of my fleet.
Orders received. Entering hazard region. New heading set.
Plus, I kind of feel
Group 4
like...
reports enemy contact.
Repair corvettes. Oh, at least the destroyers have got good range. But I could target their engines separately if I wanted to. You know, once again, I'm kind of tempted to loiter for a while, get a bunch of resources, rebuild the ship. But what's this anomaly over here, I wonder? And that's a lot of resources to potentially snag. Not snag, but... Oh, I can't be buggered to hang around. So...
At ease.
All ships initiate quick dock. Let's get out of here. Hey! Instantly collected quite a lot of resources at the end there, and I'm not sure why. Or was that stuff that the resource ships were hauling home? Not the resource... Yeah, the resource
After
ships.
analyzing the data we collected from the Kartoba's sister ship, we've been able to determine what happened in the nebula.
And?
While the Kartoba was able to limp to Karak, this ship instead must have tried to hide here. They soon resorted to preying on ships passing through the nebula.
And eventually it became a religion.
In time, the nebula became off-limits to all shipping. They developed hyperspace inhibitor technology to trap prey from far away without leaving the safety of the nebula.
Makes sense.
Eventually, it became the center of their existence, and ultimately, their religion.
Yep. Classic way that a lot of religions are formed. Okay, now are we out of that bloody nebula? Deep space. The Sea of Lost Souls. That's a charming name for a place.
Anomaly detected. Override engaged.
What sort of anomaly?
Sensors detect a vessel here. It doesn't match any of the profiles we have encountered. Send in a team to investigate. We are detecting various ships surrounding the alien vessel. They appear to be inactive.
Okay. Well, for a start,
Copy.
get the resource collectors working, because I know I saw some resource nodes somewhere.
Collection confirmed.
Get going.
Collection confirmed. Confirmed.
Get a resource controller down to
Green line confirmed. Ready. Acknowledged.
you two.
Resources downrange.
Get working on those.
Reporting.
Again, get a controller down with them.
On our way. Group 10.
Okay. This fleet needs some work. Thankfully, I picked up a decent bunch of resources there, so what are we missing? Okay, let's start with the frigates.
Construction underway.
Need 4 assault frigates. Could ideally do with another couple of iron
Assembly
frigates.
underway.
Corvettes, and then we could do with some more destroyers. Actually, no, we'll be okay with 2 destroyers for now.
Berths are clear.
Okay, let's get some more drone frigates working. So that's assault frigates, iron frigates, and drone frigates. And then I'll need to start building up my corvette fleet again. Okay. Yeah, there's not a lot out here, is there? Well, there's a few resource nodes, but nowhere to tell how rich they are until our ships get a bit closer. Probably not massively rich, though, I wouldn't have thought.
Assault frigate complete.
Really below the operating plane. Ghost ship. Oh, that's cheery. It's a darn good job I picked up all those resources, I've got to say.
Standing by.
Otherwise I'd
Iron
be in
cannon
serious
frigate
trouble.
complete. Mothership.
Standing by. Green line confirmed.
Okay, get down there. Okay, this is burning through what resources we had pretty fast, but at the end of the day, we're going to need these ships. There's nothing new to research at the moment. Nothing docked.
Assault frigate complete.
Yeah, all the resources seem to be quite far either above or below the plane on this one. Which is kind of annoying, but work with what you have. Yes, I still think the camera in this game is a little iffy. Could do with
Iron
zooming in a bit
frigate
closer.
Mothership.
As I say, I think I've just got used to things like Sins of a Solar Empire, which really does let you zoom in and out really, really well. You know, don't get me wrong, Sins of a Solar Empire has problems, namely the fact that you're basically just fighting an awful lot of very long skirmishes.
Alright, let's heat it up in here.
You know, I think it did need some sort of campaign, but you know, the actual control system was pretty good.
Copy.
They even reached those resource nodes yet.
Ready. Move order confirmed.
Assault frigate complete.
Okay. On the plus side, we've almost finished construction of the assault frigates. And the drone frigates will be forthcoming not long after. So what I think I'll do is when I'll run out of resources, then I'll move to investigate.
Ready.
At least we've got a full squadron of ion
Drone frigate
frigates now.
complete.
Excellent.
Copy. Ready. Roger.
Okay, that's all the frigates.
Group 3 reinforced.
Group 10.
Group 10 reinforced.
Okay, good. Okay, let's quick save there.
Group 10.
Group
copies.
10.
Understood.
Move to investigate. This is quite a big map, I've got to say. Get into a nice
Resources
frigate line
exhausted.
formation.
Strike group acknowledged.
I want the frigates on point, with the destroyers racked up behind them. So I'm assuming the destroyers have the best range of anything I've got at the moment. Investigate the anomaly. And when it tells me to send a scouting party, I'm sending a bloody fleet. Where the hell is that guy going?
Copy. Destination locked in.
I might have overdone that. It's always the problem with trying to manage things in a 3D plane using anything other than effectively a 3D holographic display, which we don't have.
Group 10 reporting.
It'd be spiffy if we did, mind. So, yeah, it's going to take them a little while to get over there.
Roger. Ready.
So, giving them any orders down there is going to be tricky.
Roger. Standing by.
Keep an eye on the mothership. On the plus side, I think they're finally getting towards those resource nodes. Yeah, now that is a good solid formation. Could do with an extra destroyer to anchor that corner, but work with what you have. What I don't have is the resources to build any more ships at the moment. Slowly, slowly. I'll admit the background music is making this feel a little tense.
Nothing but gravel out here.
Good, you're heading back to the resource controller.
Ready.
She's heading down towards you.
Moving to destination.
Okay. So seeing a lot of those resource nodes is tricky enough. Hopefully some of them will be at least moderately rich. Okay, we've got...
Group 10. Strike group to battle positions.
Engage at will.
Reporting friendly units. Strike group, prepare for assault.
Attention.
Strike group.
Those ships are operational. We believe the control center is the alien vessel. It should be neutralized.
Roger that. Yes, thank you. By neutralized, you mean
We've
destroyed
lost
with
control
extreme
of capital
prejudice?
ships in close proximity to the alien vessel.
Okay, that missile ship is
We've
going to be a
determined that
problem.
the alien control field covers this area. No capital ship should cross into this zone or we will lose them.
Roger that.
Hull breach. Hull breach. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Frigate lost.
Group 3.
What the hell? Oh, seriously, you
Copy.
couldn't warn me of that before? Right, that was cheap on their part, so I'm sorry, I am loading that quick save. Because frankly, that was quite cheap of them to suddenly take away most of my fleet. Seriously? That's when I quick saved? Bugger.
Group 10 reporting.
Could have sworn I quick saved earlier than that.
En route.
Or later than that, rather.
Ready.
That is annoying.
There's nothing left out here. Course set. Roger.
Okay, those resource collectors are heading back to their controller. But either way, if we're going to take that thing out, we're going to need an awful lot of fighter class units. So we're going to need lots of attack bombers, I suspect.
Construction underway. Assembly underway. Assembly underway. Earths are clear. Construction underway.
Going to need 20 squadrons, people. Which is going to take a while. Even with the resources hopefully coming in soonish. Really wish I could zoom down far enough to see what's going on down there. Those resource nodes are bloody miles away. Literally. Well, like kilometers away, I know, but...
Group 3 reporting. Group 10. Course set.
Okay, Group 10 move over... No, hang on. What plane are you operating on?
En route.
Okay, that's fine.
Stay sharp.
You know, and for Pete's sake, don't break formation. Right, get into
Strike
your
group confirmed.
formation. Frigate line.
Mothership.
Standing by. Resources exhausted. Ready.
I can't even tell what's going on down there.
Standing by.
You
Docking with
should be
mobile
heading
refinery.
for that
Roger.
resource control ship,
Underway.
which is heading down to
Copy.
meet you.
Reporting.
Right. Quick save. Because I haven't hit... What was it? Control F5? It's a bit weird. I'm just used to hitting F5.
Mothership.
So I'm going to need a lot of fighter bombers in order to actually... Well, attack bombers, rather. In order to take that thing out. Which will require some more resources. Okay, let's cancel the drone frigates, because I don't need them. They were just nice to have. Okay, they're getting close to their resource collector down there. If I didn't have resource controllers, I'd be...
Roger.
What? Are those guys just sitting
Docking
there...
with mobile refinery. En route.
Yeah, those guys are just sitting there doing bugger all. Presumably they'd collected all they could, and rather than at the very least returning to the nearest control point with what they had, they just sat there. I appreciate this is a remake of a game from quite a few years ago. In fact, it's not really a remake, it's just a graphical overhaul, but little things like that, you know, minor tweaks to the AI, you could have fixed, to be honest, guys. I don't think even the purists would have complained. Then again, purists will complain about anything. They say, oh, you made this game easier. No, we just stopped it bugging out. But the bugs were a feature! I have actually heard the phrase, the bugs are a feature, and I'm sorry. Anyone who says that deserves a smack. Bugs aren't features, they're bugs.
Reporting.
They're not supposed to be there. They are a flaw, an error,
Attack
a
bomber
mistake,
complete.
and any other word you want to use to describe them. Still can't get a look down there. Still, the extra assault frigate's almost finished. Once these resource collectors actually start dropping off their stuff.
Attack bomber complete.
Like that. Well, not exactly a lot of it, was there? It was what, like 100?
Reporting. Confirmed.
Assault frigate
Yeah, they're only
complete.
dropping off about 100. Come on, you used to drop off 500. What the hell is wrong with you?
Mothership.
No, not the mothership. Want that assault frigate.
Reporting. Group 3.
Part of Group 3.
Group 3
Group 3's finally up to
reinforced.
strength. Well, mostly. Could do with another couple of drone frigates, but other than that, it's okay.
Group 10 copies.
Part of Group 10.
New formation acknowledged.
Get in formation.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Building those attack bombers is going to be a very tedious process with the very limited resources we've got here.
Roger. Understood.
Hey, get the corvettes over here. No, those are repair corvettes, aren't they? Salvage
Course
corvettes
set.
I would need. Damn.
Ready.
I'm sure I can scuttle ships for the resources, but I don't want to do that.
Acknowledged.
It's a waste.
Copy. En route.
Okay, that was Control F5.
Roger. Acknowledged.
Okay, those resource collectors are
Standing by. Ready.
sitting around doing bugger all, as far as I can tell. No. Okay, they might actually be doing something.
Copy. Group 10.
Attention. Those ships are operational. We believe
Roger
the
that.
control center is the alien vessel. It should be neutralized.
Will do. Yes. Get.
Frigate under
We've
attack.
determined that the
Yes,
alien
thank you.
control
Give-
field covers this area. No capital ship should cross into this zone or
Group
we will
3
lose them.
reports enemy contact.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's because
Group
Group 3 is basically non-existent now.
Group 4 reporting.
I'm sorry. That is a really cheap thing for them to do. Have you suddenly lose control of your entire squadron like that? And I'm refusing to accept it. Because that is just cheap. So this squadron is staying where it is until I can build an awful lot of fighters.
Roger. Group 10. Dock order confirmed.
No, what are you...
Coordinates confirmed.
Yeah. All these... I think all the people who are basically claiming that this game was, you know, the greatest game ever made and all that stuff. Yes, it's good, but it definitely has a lot of
Destination
problems.
locked in.
You know, quite a few elements of it have not aged well. There's a lot of real frustrations and weird design choices.
Attention.
Yes,
Those
thank
ships are-
you. Heard it. Don't need to hear it again. Keep our ships out of that thing's control range.
Status report.
Group 3 reports enemy contact.
Supporting
Good,
friendly
move them
units.
into
Attack
fire.
vector laid in.
And in fact, back the entire fleet the
Moving
hell
while
off.
engaging. En route. Group 10.
10, fall back.
Moving while engaging. Moving to destination.
Yes, you can fire at them while you fall back, that's not a problem, but for Pete's sake, fall back. Stay out of that thing's range.
Engage capital ship.
Okay, target that capital ship. Keep the weapon range as distant as you can. Okay. Now this is the way we like to operate.
Group 3 reports victory.
Good. Watch out for that last barrage of missiles. Okay.
Group 2 destroyed.
Dang it. We just lost our last corvette.
Group 3. Group 4.
Okay. Okay. Now the ghost ship is still over there. And our resource collection ships are probably doing bugger all.
Ready. Copy.
Docking with mobile refinery.
And they're so damn far away,
Ready.
I can't...
Docking with mobile refinery.
I can't tell what's going on with them. And I don't think it tells me anywhere how many resources they've collected of their potential. But either way, if they all dock with their nearest refinery, that should give me at least a few resources. Not a lot, granted, but a few.
Ready.
And I want one of the resource collectors to come up here.
Collection confirmed.
Start harvesting that. In fact,
Copy.
all three of those resource collectors
Collection
can come up
confirmed.
there and start collecting that, because frankly it'll be more efficient than whatever the hell they're doing down there. Have I got any resources from down there? I've got to say, it's getting ridiculous. Because they are so ridiculously far away. So yes, there are quite a few little niggly frustrations in the way this game is designed. You know, and resource collection and the economy is definitely one of them. Yeah, and they dropped off their resources, and it wasn't even enough to finish construction of one of my attack bombers. You know, at least up here, there's enough stuff to actually build about half of what I want. And if I can get about 10, hopefully that should be enough to just bombard the ghost ship to bits. This level is officially very tedious.
Acknowledged.
God, how far have you got to go?
Underway.
30 odd kilometers.
Resources locked in. Copy. Green line confirmed.
Okay. There. Oh, you're actually on the level.
Move order confirmed.
Seriously? 60 odd kilometers? Good lord. Do that. Yes, maneuvering these guys around a three-dimensional plane is a bit tricky. It's a bit too high.
Moving to destination.
Nope, that's way too low. Yeah.
Copy.
Why aren't you
confirmed.
doing that as well? Like I told you to.
Standing by. Resources downrange.
Those
Standing
resource
by.
ships are doing bugger
Destination
all.
locked in.
Yes, this mission is officially very frustrating because the resources are so spread out, it's taking forever to get to them. Look, either way, that's a reasonable enough point to end this video, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part.